So, Mr. Pio, is it? Tell me a little something about this. Let's try to go over this again, just to get all our facts straight.
Okay, so I was playing Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue for PlayStation. I got on level 4, but then I got hungry. So I went down to Johnny's taco stand and got me some tacos.
About what time did you go and get these tacos?
Around 11:30 or so, and I got back at 12:15, and that's when I noticed my game was gone.
All right, just calm down here. Let's just tell me a little bit about this Toy Story thing. Let me know what this thing actually is.
Toy Story thing? We are talking about Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue for PlayStation. We are talking about one of the greatest 3D licensed platformer games out there. You just pull up a blank page on your computer, mister, and I'll tell you everything you want to know about Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue for PlayStation. Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue for PlayStation was developed by Traveler's Tales and published by Activision. The game itself is based off the 1999 Disney Pixar film Toy Story 2 and was released in November of 1999. You play as Buzz Lightyear, a Space Ranger toy with an arsenal of gadgets up his sleeve. But I'll get to those in a minute. Buzz's controls are pretty standard for a Space Ranger. Run, jump, shooting lasers, a neat wingspin action that you rarely have to use in the game, and a stomp action that allows you to activate switches, buttons, and such. Your objective in each level is to earn Pizza Planet tokens to unlock the next level. You earn these Pizza Planet tokens by doing favors for your friends, completing time challenges, solving puzzles, and defeating mini-bosses. Now keep in mind, you don't have to help everyone in the level to move on, but it does make it easier accessing the next level. So instead of the toys helping you save Woody, they're instead bugging you to do stuff for them. Find my sheep. Bring me 50 tokens. Want a race, Buzz? The missions you complete in each level do vary, but basically falls under the same categories. With 5 different missions in each level, it's easy to forget what you need to do next. That's where Rex comes in. He'll let you know what you need to do next, and when you're not helping your friends with their problems, you're doing battle with other toys and monsters. Even though you have a laser, which can be charged up for stronger firepower, along with the green laser for maximum firepower, you'll still need to unlock more gadgets to help you get more Pizza Planet tokens and thus advance further in upper levels. To get these other gadgets, you'll have to help Mr. Potato Head find one of his missing pieces scattered somewhere in the various levels he's in. These gadgets include a shield, disc launchers, rocket boots, grappling hooks, and a pair of hover boots. As cool as it is to use these gadgets, you unfortunately only get to use them when the level calls for them, and I don't feel the game takes advantage of their presence, because I find that you can pretty much beat most of the game without them. There is one level, however, where you'll need to access the grappling hooks to move further through the level, but that's about it. Are you getting all this?
Yeah, I got it all. But go ahead and tell me, what's the monetary value of this Toy Story game?
How can you expect me to put a price on a game I've played most of my childhood life? Granted, I played the PC version growing up, but as far as gameplay and level music goes, it's the same game, except for a few sound effects here and there. Speaking of music, let me tell you a little bit about that. Each level has its own music. From what I can tell, the composer didn't just write any old music. Each level's music sounds like it was made for that level. It's got a nice beat to it, and doesn't get boring. Some levels even have a great jazz beat to them. Out of all the levels, my 2 favorites for music would have to be Andy's house and Al's penthouse. Andy's house starts off nice and peaceful. Then it goes all action on you. Al's penthouse has a Western themed melody which goes perfect with the different Western characters you'll meet in that level. There are also some sound effects of different characters and Buzz's own reaction to certain environments that give the game character.
Be careful with that, it's extremely dangerous.
Some of the characters are even voiced by the actors who voiced them in the movies.
Every kid wants one and I got it. The Buzz Lightyear disc launcher. You are a sad, strange little man.
Detective. Detective. Detective!
I was listening. I had another question. Who would want to take this from you? Like, do you have enemies that would want to steal this game?
Who wouldn't want to steal this game? I mean, you're playing as Buzz Lightyear. Although he is the only character you play in the game, it's so much fun playing as Buzz, you don't care that he's the only one you're playing as. And let's face it, are there really any other characters in the game that you'd want to play as? Well, except maybe for RC and a racing game or something, but, you know, can't have everything. You can even change the camera mode while in the level to active or passive. While it's set to active by default, which always tries to keep the camera on Buzz's back, it can be changed to passive at any time to where the camera stays in one spot and doesn't always focus on what's in front of you. Although I played the PC version as a kid, I feel that Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue for PlayStation, also known as Toy Story 2 Action Game for PC, is one of the best licensed 3D platforming games out there. I mean, you got a great character to play as, excellent music, and big worlds to conquer. I mean, you can't go wrong with this game!
Oh, hey, it looks like we found your game.
My game! Where did you find it?
It was your neighbor.
Mrs. Carter? She's in her mid-80s.
Yeah, some of those old birds can be really tough to crack.
Well, thank you very much! Thank you very much,
You're welcome,
Detective!
sir. Well, we need to get going here. We got some more cases to take care of. But, have yourself a good day.
Thank you!
Say, B-Dog.
Yeah?
Where'd you find that game? I mean, he didn't give us any good evidence.
I don't know, a game store.
So, you went out and bought a game, like that's not his original game?
Nope.
Oh, well done. Very, very good work. I applaud you.
I'm gonna get reimbursed for this, right?
Yeah, you will. All you gotta do is, go into the office and fill out form 3-1B.
Ray? Ray!